Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So, we are actually in Ontario, Oregon, once again, just because for some reason Montana is just not liking me. It is very laggy and everything else, and supposedly they're supposed to be working on a bug fix or something like that soon. So, I guess we'll just have to wait for that. But anyway, other than that, right now we have dumpsters from the home store, which is probably more than likely Home Depot, but whatever, it's the home store now. And where are we going? We are going to Kennewick. We are 54,340 pounds, and we got to get to Kennewick, Washington. When do we have to get there? We have to get there. Oh well, supposedly they want it about 2:31. But we have until Thursday at 9:11 p.m. So we have an ample amount of time. We hit the curve a little bit just to be sure. Okay, that is a absolute terrible place to put a sign there. Welcome to Oregon, right there. Let me tell you what. Anyway, but yes, welcome to Oregon. We should probably get fuel, but we're just gonna go for it because you know what's the fun in not taking any risks. So we're supposed to be getting $12,000. That is right. Normally it would be about 1,000, but I took off the realistic mod just because I don't know. It just feels like it's a fun mod. Don't get me wrong. It just makes everything harder. But that's just it. It's very slow moving and whatnot, and I want to get out of this truck. I want to pay off the loan, get a new truck, and hopefully start getting some workers. So with that being said, hopefully we can get that done relatively soon. You know, a few trips, what have you, and be getting done. I mean, we could even get another loan at this point. I don't really care. But I want to get out of Little Pete and move on to something else. I mean, maybe a Freightliner, Peterbilt. I don't know. Something, right? Something. Get me out of this truck. So, with that being said, welcome to American Truck Simulator. Boy howdy, I'm still waiting to get a wheel. You know, everything's still moving on, carrying on. If you have seen the Long Dark video or episode, I have a big purchase. So it's gonna be a little while, but that's fine. You know, everything comes in time, and you know we'll get there eventually. Ain't too worried about it. Speed limit is 65. We've got 63 miles until Baker City. We supposedly have 213 miles of fuel to go. Like I said, we probably should have filled up there in Ontario, but what's the fun in that? So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see me drive. I don't care. I've drove everything in this game, I do believe. In real life, I've drove everything except a Western Star. So, you know, but that's in real life. My favorite truck, don't really have. Well, actually, no, I never drove a Peterbilt either. So I lied. A Mack and a Peterbilt is what I never drove in real life. But everything else I have drove. Most of my driving time was in a Freightliner. So, ton of time in Freightliner, but I like Peterbilts. Peterbilts have always been my favorite, you know. Peterbilt 379 or 389. I mean, either one. They pretty much look identical. But anyway, let me know what you want to see. We got the good old Snake River to the right of us, and just a good old flat hilly trip. Let me tell you, that makes no sense, but it does if you have been here. I know a few of you guys are actually truck drivers, so if you guys are watching this, let me know how you think. If you've been to Ontario area, let me know how you think the game has actually replicated, Oregon and stuff like that. Pretty much it's all right. I mean, we definitely have some hills, and they got the desert down. Good Lord, there's nothing but desert, you know, around here. And they actually do have a cement plant or something like that. I always wondered what it was, but I guess it's a cement plant. We got a little bit of a curvy stretch of road here in real life up ahead, but you know, like I said, that mill, or whatever you want to call it, is absolutely ginormous out that way. Never been there, just been by it a bunch. And, but yeah, so it's absolutely, they pretty much just nailed it right on the head. But anyway, everybody else, like I said, everybody that has been to Ontario and stuff like that, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of how they did. I do definitely want to get fuel before we get to Kennewick, because we're definitely going to need it. But other than that, nothing too much is to worry. Let's see, that's a fuel station there. We might as well just get fuel here in Baker City. I actually blew a tire here. That was fun. About a mile west, I guess you could call it. A mile west of Baker City. I blew my right front passenger drive tire. Stop, baby doll. Yep. Thanks. I didn't stop in time. Sorry. My brakes got hot and I had to cool them down because I just was hurrying, I guess you could say. But anyway, oh, beautiful turn that was. But yeah, so I blew a tire and it absolutely scared the holy hell out of me. I was running super singles and yeah, wasn't fun. Sounded like a big old cannon going off underneath the truck. So after I cleaned my panties and sat there for 8.5 hours waiting for a tire fella to get there and change my tire, yeah, got back out on the road. Stayed up for a very long time at that trip, let me tell you. $5.43. Holy macaroni, we're going to go broke. 100%. Now, if it was, realistic mod, that would be absolutely horrendous. But it's probably going to be about 800 gallons like normal. Or $800. Oh, 644. Well, hell, we can't complain about that. Helps if you hit the parking brakes so we can start rolling. That'd be nice. Thank you much. Thanks for taking my money. Should probably fix up the truck, but I ain't too terribly worried about it. All my straps are tight. Don't look like they're moving. Not like we can get out and check them anyway, but besides the point. Any Hoosier, let's get back out on the freeway and get going. We didn't even stop for coffee. We ain't got no time for coffee. We have time for money. So that's just what we're going to be doing. There we go. I actually been to Baker City. I just never really explored Baker City, if that makes any sense. I've been in the town of Baker City. I've actually spent the night there once, and this is actually a truck stop right off the freeway. But yeah, I've only been there like maybe twice. Only ever drove through it. There's nothing much that I know about Baker City. But what I can tell you is that between Baker City and La Grande is Ladd Canyon, and that's a fun little hill. When I say little, I think it's about 1,200 feet of elevation gain in like a mile, and there's snow on that mother sucker all the time. I had to chain up there a lot, and I also had to chain up on Cabbage Hill, which we will be going through today. But yes, it was... I've actually, out of all my driving career, I've only had to chain up in Oregon. So, I mean, let's put that in perspective. Out of everywhere I've drove, and I've drove all the way to Alabama, Ohio, wintertime, summertime, all that, I've only chained up in Oregon. And I was like, chain is not bad. I lied. Chaining sucks. It absolutely sucks. It is not fun whatsoever. Especially when you have to drive for about 60 miles with them on going 20. Yeah, you don't make much money doing that, just FYI. But anyway, we got it taken care of and kept on moving on. Oh, what did we pay here? Oh, well, good. We paid our loan installment for another, $1,800, I think it is. So, yeah, we're just burning through the money. But, oh well. At least we're getting back into the trees. We're getting close to La Grande now. And I don't know if they have Ladd Canyon in the game or not. I can't remember ever driving out here in this game. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Speed limit is 65. And it sucks. It really does. As soon as you hit Oregon and stuff like that, it is 60 to 65. California is 55 and stuff like that. It sucks. I mean, as soon as you get to Idaho, speed limit jumps to 70. As soon as you get to, like, I think it's Utah, it's 80, stuff like that. I mean, it just, the West Coast sucks. It just does. Anyway, gorgeous little town. I wonder, no. Wow, they didn't put LeGrand in here, because we would have went through LeGrand already. Interesting. Huh. I didn't realize that. But anyway, LeGrand is actually a pretty nice place. There's a Walmart in LeGrand. Well, I mean, there's Walmart's damn near in every city. But anyway, this particular Walmart, I actually slept at a few times. Oh boy, because there was a lot of oh, come on, simmer down. Because there was a lot of snow and everything else, and they didn't shut the road down, but it just wasn't fun. I was running out of time, is what I was doing, and so we slept at the Walmart. We went in, spent some money, filled up on groceries and stuff like that. And I always ask the manager if I ever stop anywhere other than a truck stop or rest area. I always ask for the manager and to see if I can actually stay there. And then they're like, "Oh, well, how long are you going to be here?" And I'm like, "I'm only going to be here 10 hours and I'm gone." Right? So as soon as I can leave, I'll leave. And normally, most of the time, they'll be like, "Okay, well, what I want you to do is park as far away from the door as you can, because, we want to save that for our customers." And it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine, no big deal. And then they, I was like, "Okay, can I get that in writing, like on a piece of paper, saying that, everything's okay, so I don't wake up to a tow truck in front of my truck?" And most of the time, they're like, "Oh, yeah, sure, whatever." And then they signed it and stuff like that. And most of the time, I never had any problem with it. Well, actually, not most of the time. All the time, I didn't have a problem with it because nobody bugged me. And I just, I was like, "Oh, hey, can I have some tape with it?" And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, sure, whatever." And so they, give me a piece of tape, and I just taped it up in the window saying, "Hey, don't fuck with the truck because I got approval. Can I get over, please?" No, apparently not. So I'm just going to stay in the fast lane like a dick. This is like Mount Emily or Blue Mountains, somewhere there. I can't remember exactly what way it goes. And then we get to go down the absolutely gorgeous Cabbage Hill. Almost said Canyon Mountain. Cabbage Hill. And, yeah. Be absolutely gorgeous. It's not bad up here. A lot of snow, though. A lot of snow. There should be a way station. Yep, coming right up. Man, it's like I know where I'm going or something. Ain't that strange? Any Hoosier. So our westbound way station is right here. Eastbound is back a ways, like where it said LeGrand was. And oh, you bastard! Why do you always have to make me stop? You know what I mean? Like, you could just be like, "Oh yeah, go on ahead, enjoy your day." No, can't do that. No, we got to make you stop every time. Okay, bud. Let's go. Okay, thank you. If you're not going to go into the scale, then you can just keep on going. Last warning, 6 miles, 6% downgrade, and it's pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty nasty. It's not the most fun. Oh, no, don't go in reverse. It's not the most fun going down this hill, especially in snow, but it's not bad. It's really not. I've seen a lot of people try to... Whoa! Almost backed into the guy on Sadly. We're 85,000 pounds, so we are actually overweight. But I'm glad that we didn't get an overweight ticket. Love how people are camping out here. That's always nice. Faraday. Well, that's a new trailer. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Anyway. Viewpoint, half mile. Here, let's see. We're getting right back on the freeway, and then we're going to go straight down. I think going downhill is 3 lanes, if I had to imagine. And there is a very specific speed that you have to go. Hey, bud, how's it going? I ain't going to slow down for you either. But yeah, there's a very specific speed. I think it's like, I always went 45 down the hill. But I think like if you're a certain amount, then you're supposed to go like 18 or something like that, which is kind of insane. So I just try to, stick right at 45 and then have the Jake on max so you know you're slowing down, and then just use your foot brake, you know. Oh my God. Don't come over. This is a very tight deal. Okay, that wasn't fun. Oh, runaway truck ramp when we just started. That's fun. Good Lord, they did not make this big at all. In real life, it is absolutely humongous. Okay, this is like for a mouse or something. But at least we're getting some technical driving in. That is for sure. Just keep on coming down the hill. Runaway truck ramp numero dos. Even though it doesn't look anything like that, but let's just go with it. Gonna keep on going down the hill. Just hit the jake every time we can. And yes, when you're coming up this thing, it takes absolutely forever. It's like it is about 6 miles, and it's straight uphill. I mean, and you're kind of doing like switchbacks and stuff like that. That farm isn't there. It's actually a casino. I think it's either White Horse or Wild Horse. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it is a casino. I've been there one time. Always wanted to be there or go there, but I've been there one time. It's a nice little place. It's like a big donut. It really is. It's a giant circle and a ton of slot machines and stuff like that. No magic, just science. Okay. And then Pendleton is going to be right up the road here. But we made it down the pass with ease. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to come get me, but apparently he wasn't. Just barely saw him in my mirror. Gonna simmer down a little bit. Looks like someone lost control right there. There we go. Just keep on keeping on. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it looks like okay, it just seems like they didn't put them in a straight row. I looked in the mirror and I'm like, man, it looks like them things have moved, and I don't know if that's a thing in the game. That'd be kind of sketchy if it was, let me tell you. Imagine if your load could move. That'd be pretty cool. Load shifting and everything else. I mean, it happens in real life, so add it in the game. Come on, devs, add it in the game. Looks like I've been here before, apparently. But if I haven't, we're just going to come blazing through at 65. Beautiful old town. Been here a few times. There we go. Here, we'll just get a screenshot right there, just like so. I have to come find it. There we go. We'll just come blasting through 65 miles an hour up a hill. Just slightly. We shouldn't have too terribly much longer. Nope, 36 miles. And apparently we're going to stop. Oh, Lord, what happened here? Oh, a crash because no one knows how to drive. Welcome to Oregon, also known as California. Oregon, also known as California. Ain't that the truth, though? I mean, come on. If you ever been here, you would know. Anyway, besides the point, now I pissed off all my Californian subscribers. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Let's see here. We're going to go north. Now, Kennewick is somewhere that we've been to a lot. We used to pick up frozen food. I can't exactly remember what it was, but a lot of frozen food from, it was a polar bear place. A cold storage, essentially, but I don't know, it had a big polar bear emblem as a logo, and it was pretty cool, not going to lie. And we would take that out to Denver, and then we'd pick up beer from Denver and come back out to Seattle. So that was pretty much my loop for a very long time. Now we are in Washington already, so that was quick. Way station 1 mile. There's actually a way station right there to the left, but apparently they didn't want to see it. Good old Columbia River. There's actually a dam right there, so that is actually true. Now we are in Washington, and this scale is always, and I mean always, open. All the freaking time it is open. It never closes, I swear. They never go home. Never. And then actually on this stretch of highway, this is I-82. I think it is. I-82? I think it's I-82. Anyway. Yeah, I-82. Oh, looks like we're getting over 2. I ain't even going to look in the mirror. I'm just going to go. But yeah, it was so foggy you could only see 3 dash marks on the freeway. That's how foggy it was. And it was dark, so that wasn't fun either. But it looks like we're almost here. Mr. Kennewick. Oh, well, apparently we haven't been to Washington yet. Oh, no, maybe we're cruising Washington since we haven't been here. Can't tell you. We're just going to jake brake down the hill. This guy's going to stop, maybe? Nope. Okay, almost did. We're just going to keep on going. Oh, hit the curb. Yep, hit the curb. Yep, beautiful. Yep, turning over. Thank you. Getting over. Thank you. Okay. Goody gumdrop. But yeah, sadly, you know, just Montana's just not working out. I loaded up and I waited like 5 minutes and it was just still loading everything in, and it was like, good Lord. So it's definitely got some issues going on. Hopefully they fix that. Like I said, they did have an update before I played the game, but apparently it didn't do anything, or at least for my save. So I don't know. If you guys are having the same difficulties, let me know, and then that would make me feel better. But that looks like seafood and a mustache. Why would a seafood have a mustache? That don't make any sense. Looks like we're here at the next Home Depot, even though it's the home store. So we'll just call it Home Depot. Definitely a Home Depot. Anyway, I spend a lot of money at Home Depot as well. Especially just getting a house and whatnot. Spend a lot of money. Alright, let's see. Where do you need it? Because we need all the XP we can get to unlock my truck. And okay, looks like it's on the other side of the building. Hopefully it's not backwards, because that ain't going to be fun. This is the way they want me to pull in, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's take a little bit wider of a stop here. That's where I picked them up, right there in that little bay right there, out there in Ontario. That's a step deck too. Yep, step deck. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, is it right here? Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, so it's right there. I can't get out, so that's going to be fantastic. How are we going to do this? Interesting. I got an idea. It may be a stupid one, but I got an idea. So let's come out here, and then we're going to turn it insanely as sharp as we can, and we're going to pull in backwards. Okay, I want to get as close as over here as I can, theoretically, of course. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically just try to use all the room as we can and try not to hit nothing. That's the biggest part, is we're going to try not to hit nothing. I want it to go as deep into that corner as I possibly can. And here, we'll even put the parking brake on. Okay, so I'm absolutely gorgeous at the moment. Just wanted to check and see, so we're not going to hit nothing. And we got, oh yeah, we got tons of room. Absolutely tons of room. Nothing to worry about. Now we just got to clear this last pallet in the corner of the building. Okay, now's when I should have checked, to be honest with you, but oh well, we should be fine yet. If we hit the block, then we know that we need to stop. Ain't that the truth? Okay, stop. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Hasn't hit no invisible walls yet or anything, so that's also good. Never seen a Home Depot this big with multiple doors. I've only seen 3 on one side of the building, not all the way around. There we go. Actually done this in a Lowe's out there in Denver, Colorado. That wasn't fun. Straighten it out. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. I normally use my mirrors, but oh, hit the wrong button. Normally use my mirrors, but because it takes so long to look left and right instead of with your head, it's kind of hard. And then I need to turn off the backup beaver because it's insanely annoying. Man, if there's a mod that changes the white marker where you need to go, please let me know, because it is hard to see the white on the beige or even white on white, whatever. I mean, it is insanely hard. I mean, I can just barely see it. All right, let's straighten it up. And good enough for me, as long as they like it. And go boom. And engine off, and turn enter. And there we go. 245 miles, 6 hours and 8 minutes. We consumed 51.4 gallons of fuel. We got, let's see, $761 in proficiency. Oh, excuse me. 435 XP, $12,235. Man, we made like 7 months of money right there in one day. Absolutely fantastic. So we got $15,000. Good. Good. Now we ain't got to worry about it. We have $85,000 yet to do. We can take up to $400,000, which is kind of insane, but I mean, hey. That's just what we can do. But anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. In the next video, we're going to just continue. Let's kind of see what's out here as I end the video here. But, oh, I hit the wrong one again. But anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It does truly, truly mean a lot. We could take another dumpster to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, or House Prefabs. 9,000. Ain't terrible, but ain't great. I don't know. I may lose my trailer just because, you know, it's... Here, let's see how much I can get for the top dog. 12,000. Well, why can't I take it with my trailer? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Oh, well. I guess there's winners and losers. So anyway, we may take that, or we may do something else. I mean, that's in Idaho, so that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, who knows? But anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, and you all take care.